Hello, welcome to another video. And in this video, we will cover something which is really important when we are working with money rails. So, assume a case that we have these two products, Porsche 911 MacBook Pro. The price is in euro and dollar. Okay. Now, assume that a user adds both of these items in cart. Now, we have to make a payment. Payment will be in one single currency. Assume the default currency is dollar. We'll do in that. So, the basic question is we will have to convert this into from euro to dollar. Can we do that? Because the rates of conversion are really dynamic. We'll have to get it in real time from some bank or some government organization using which we can validate whether this thing is actually correct or not. We cannot keep a dynamic value, static value like let's say 80 or whatever it is. I don't know the conversion rates. I think it should not be 80. It should be around zero point 0.9 to 1.1, something around that. I'm not fully sure. Whatever it is, we'll have to convert this into standard currency. In our case, it will be dollar. So what we will do is we'll use just one gem called I think money exchange rate or something like that. Let me write money exchange open exchange rates. Okay. Let's go to the GitHub. This is a gem. Let's add this gem. Let's install this bundle. Install clear. Okay. Now we will have to configure it. So for configuring it, we will have to go to config initializers money. Let's add this require. Okay, and you can see the default bank and everything. We have to change this basically. So let's copy this. OXR is basically open exchange rate. Okay, we'll get this app ID and everything. Copy, update rates. I'm using till update rates. I think that should be fine. And finally, default bank OXR. Okay, let's use this also. Let's get rid of this. You can read about all of these things, whether it is required or not. Default bank OXR. Okay, now we just have to get the ID. So for that, I'll go to this. I have already signed up. I'll directly go to my dashboard, and in that, I'll generate a new app ID. Okay, I'll delete this after this video. Copy. By the way, I think they provide around 1,000 or something free exchange rate free API calls. After that, they will charge you. Okay, so basically, at least for development purposes, you can easily use it. Let's use this ID here. We have this OXR and everything. So basically our work is set up. Now that API, that code, this code will handle the conversion rates and everything. Now we just have to call it correctly. So for that, we'll have to go to money rails gem. I think something called as exchange or something should be there. Homepage, find exchange to, okay, currency exchange. Okay, exchange to. So we decided that our default currency will be USD. Yes. So let's do it. We'll go to our code, app, views, home, index. Okay. Now we have this currency. We don't know at this point. Obviously, in visual, we know that this is euro and this is dollar. But at this point, if you are just writing the code, you don't know whether this is in euro or this is a dollar, right? So either you can check if else and all those kind of things. But for now, simplicity purposes, I will convert both of these into dollar. Okay. So for that, what do we have? dot exchange to. Okay, will this work? Let me try it. I don't think it should work, but let's try it. USD, because we have to apply it on something else, but yeah. Okay, let me restart the server, Rails server, refresh. Okay, it is not starting. Let me stop this. Remove this code because I'm not fully sure whether, because I know that code is almost incorrect, but we will have to be sure. Refresh, now it is working. And now paste this. Let's use this USD here. Okay, we got the error. Great. So the other way of doing it is, what was it? From the documentation, we had something. Exchange to. Okay, we have this USD. I don't want US dollar 100 exchange to CAD. I don't want this. I want to convert my own currency. Nope. I think this one. This one should work. So in this case, we just have to pass the values here, right? So let's do it like this. What I'll do is copy, paste. By the way, you might have to do it in controller or in helper, but I'm just showing it to you. You can do it anywhere you want. It is just for visual purposes. Sorry, understanding purposes. So let's use this money dot from this, and we have to exchange to or swap currency. What will this do? No, we don't want to swap currency. We want to convert it. Exchange to USD. We want to exchange it to USD. So we will have to pass what is the current currency. For that, we can use at that product dot rate underscore currency. Okay. And this will be at that product dot rate underscore cents. I think these are the values in our database. Let me cross verify. DB, schema, currency, and cents. Great. So this will give us the cents that we want. This will give us the currency, whatever is the default currency, and then we are converting it to the USD. So let's try it out if it will work or not. Refresh, and we can see 83.05. Okay, USD to, sorry, Euro to USD. Let's try to verify it. I'm not fully sure whether it is 100% correct or not. Maybe bank wise it might differ a bit, but let's see. 83.05. 83.05. We are getting the exact value. So now you might have understood how we can use it. What is the purpose of doing all these things? Maybe if you want, you can create it as a variable and use humanoid this, for example, something like this. Refresh and we can see $83, $80. Now, if you are adding it to cart, you can easily add it. It will work very easily. That's it for this video. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.